guys, Vintage Gypsy here today. I want to talk to you about something that was on my mind and heart this morning as I'm making candles for our show tonight, our live show. And the word encouragement came to me today. There are so many people out there struggling with things they want to do, jobs they're at, or just getting through the day and getting home and getting dinner made for the kids with a smile on our face. And as a single mom for 11 years, I can certainly relate to that feeling of hopelessness. Even depression sets in, and anxiety, and all those things that we go through in our life. My family suffers from a lot of depression and anxiety, and I wrote the other day that I think that depression comes from that continual looking for something in our life that we want a deeper purpose for, and anxiety comes from not finding it, just not finding it. So that came on my heart today, and I want to talk to you about encouragers and being an encourager and getting encouragement in our lives. I want to show you a little bit about the fun part of making candles and something I just love doing. One of the most fun parts actually is coming up with the color for the candle. And we don't get set colors. You get about 6 colors out of the crayon box, and you've got to blend them and mix them and decide what you want it to be. So I've got my candle wax here at about 175 degrees, and I'm making spiced pear. That's my best seller, and especially for this time of year. And I ran out last time I had the live sale, and I'm going to use the rest of what I have today, and I should get 2 more candles out of this. It's my personal favorite because I love pear anything, any time of year. So we add the fragrance to it and make sure that's blended. It has to incorporate. And then we add the color, and I've got Key West green here. It's pretty green. I'm going to show you how I go about this process. So I'm going to add a little green, and I want to add a little ivory because it's not pure green. It's got a little bit of a muted color to a pear. So I'm going to add a drop of ivory too and see what I have. And I'll show y'all here in a minute what that looks like when I get this blended. I test it on a white paper towel. Got it blended, and I'm going to test what it looks like on the white paper towel. I think I'm going to like that. It's just a very pale ivory green. So we're sticking with that. Now we're making blackberry sage. You should smell the kitchen. I'm hoping to make about 4 candles out of this batch. When I tell y'all I'll make small batches, that's a small batch. It's a lot of work for 4 candles, but oh man, it smells like a spa with a berry tone to it. I love this fragrance. I think of my daughter Lexi every time I make this one. Reminds me of her. Oh, it just smells like berries and elegance all together. So I've got that going, and I'm going to stir that in. Let that incorporate for a little bit. Play nice and get along with their friends. I wish we had smell-o-vision. Somebody's going to come up with that someday. Y'all watch. Okay. So what I envisioned for this color was a really light blackberry color. So I was thinking, and I've got several colors out. I've got purple. So I'm going to do purple, magenta, and black. So we're going to see how this goes. I'm going to do 2 purples. Try not to get it too dark. I kind of like a light colored candle. I'm going to do one black, just to give it a dusty color. I'm going to do one magenta. Y'all see my fingers. This is called getting personal with your candles. One magenta. And we're going to stir and see what we get. So that's 1, 1, and 1. And I'm going to move this so we can see our paper towel. Test out our color, see what y'all think. I think they're all playing nice. So let's see what we've got. Ooh, I like that. I might just stick with that. I really like that. It's a dusty purple. It's a dusty lilac. It's a little bit darker than lilac, and I like it. That's going to be beautiful. So I'm going to stick with that. I think y'all will love it too. I know you'll love the smell for sure. So let's pour those up. I'm going to wait till it's 150 to pour that. So thermometer back in. I'll get back to you when we're ready to pour. Okay, we're at 150 now, so I'm going to go ahead and pour these beautiful candles. These are going to sell out fast, I'm quite sure. Look at that color. I'm going to have to remember that color. This smell is divine. Of course, blackberries are my favorite fruit, so it's a toss-up between blackberries and blood oranges. Just saying. But I could eat my weight in blackberries. My daughter too, that's why I think of her when I make anything with this fragrance. While I'm thinking about it, y'all are going to have to say special prayers for my fragrance company. They are in the wake of the storm, the hurricane, so I've been thinking about them pretty hard, and everyone else for that matter. Beautiful. I've got a little extra. I'm so excited, so I'm going to make some wax tarts. This should make quite a few. And if y'all know Scentsy, I'm going to tell you, I'll compete with Scentsy any day. And I used to sell it, so I know what I'm talking about. Fragrance that lasts for at least a week. Oh boy. I'm going to get several. Which is awesome because I'm having a wax tart sale live at 7 o'clock tonight on September, I think today's the 20th, 2018. It's going to do buy 3 get 1 free tonight. I've got more still. Yay. I don't know how excited I got whenever I learned that I could make these myself and have fun with the colors and the fragrance and everything involved with it. Packaging is my favorite part. So getting to put bows and labels on everything and design it is my absolute favorite part of this entire process. One more, just enough for my little tester. Two little cubes. Now we're gonna make hazelnut coffee. Just wait for it. Here we are again. This is the last batch I'm gonna make today. I'm getting pretty tuckered out. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make my first bestseller flavor, and it's been a long time since I've made it. It's hazelnut coffee, and if you're a coffee lover like I am and live for coffee, you're gonna want this candle all year round. It's incredible the way this candle smells, just like coffee. And this particular flavor I like a little better than the fresh coffee version because it's got a little bit of nuttiness to it and vanilla, and it just smells amazing. So that is what we're gonna make for our last batch. And I'm thinking this will make about 4 candles, so we will see what this makes. Might make a little wax, hopefully. And we're gonna touch it up with a little bit of ground coffee just for a little cute decoration as well. So I'm gonna blend this fragrance in just a little bit. Like I say, they need to get along and be friends. I'm gonna be the Bob Ross of candles. Okay, if you don't get that joke, then I'm quite a lot older than you, so I apologize. Okay, so I'm gonna add a couple of brown. I think I'm gonna add 3 browns, and this brown has a lot of oranginess to it, so I think I want to cut that down with black because I'd like a pretty nice dark candle. So let's try that and see what we come up with. This might be pretty nice. What I'm looking at right now looks like a dark pot of coffee, roasted coffee. So let's see what we have. Because it never cools the same way it looks when it's liquid. And I gotta show you these purple candles we just made because oh my gosh, what a pretty color. So let's see what we have here. Is that what we want? I'm going to do the paper plate test because that's going right through the paper, and I really want to see what this looks like. So I'm picky. Alright. Okay. I think we have coffee. I like it. That's what we're going with, ladies. That is what we're going to do. We're going to pour at 150. So let's see where we're at. And I'll come back to you in a minute. All right, we're at a 150. So we're going to go ahead and pour these up. This is our last batch. Look at that coffee color. It's so pretty. When these get almost cooled, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of coffee grinds on top just for cute. I love that. This smells so good. It's about coffee 30 for me too, so I'm going to sit down with y'all in a little while when I have my afternoon coffee and finish up our encouragement talk. We've got so much more to share. Hey girls, I had to take a little nap for a little while because I've been wearing myself out the past couple of days trying to get everything done. Honestly, did my Winnie. Y'all know her. She my love bug. So I want to talk to you about encouragement because I got the sweetest I got the sweetest comment on one of the videos yesterday on the channel and wanted to share it from Kathleen. She said that I absolutely love your channel. There's no pretense and just reality. And I want so much to convey that to everyone because it is pretty real here at Vintage Gypsy. Just real as can be. So real is ugly, it's dirty, it's fun, it's goofy, and it's really a channel for you. So I hope that you enjoy it. I want to talk to you about encouragement because those few words she told me were enough to keep me going for the day. And where God gives us words to help each other, encourage each other to keep going. And why would you use your words and put them out in the world in a negative way? I just don't understand people. I don't understand all of that. So as you go through the day, I want you to know that I encourage you to know that you are loved and do what you want to do with your dreams. Go for your dreams, and you're a fabulous person and fabulous woman, and just keep taking care of your family. You do a great job, and what you do is enough. It is enough, I promise. So just be good to yourself. I encourage you to. This is your Vintage Gypsy. Take care.